Hello my nerds, this is Fanboy and welcome to your daily dose of Starcraft 2 Legacy of the Void. Today's game is going to be a somewhat of a doozy. It features somebody I haven't seen in a very long time. Let's get into introducing the players. In the top left hand corner of Rulns of Seras, I think is how you pronounce it, you have Liquid MaNa as our blue Protoss. MaNa I have not really seen a whole lot of lately. He is, if I remember correctly, he's one of the original Team Liquid players. The real last time I saw of him was like one of Husky's casts. So this is a treat for me to cast one of his games. And speaking of that, let's get into his opponent. His opponent today in the bottom right hand corner of Rulns of Seras, you have SpeaknoW. It's a very interesting name. He is our Red Terran. I've never heard of this guy. I'm assuming he is Masters or Grandmaster, and I'm assuming this is more of a ladder game than anything else. I could be very, very wrong, but knowing that I haven't actually heard of this guy doesn't mean anything, so we'll see. And it looks like SpeaknoW is going into a 1-1-1 build. More than likely has a reactor down on the barracks. Didn't really produce much of anything out of the barracks. He produced one Marine. He produced a Marine that has a kill. Most likely a probe kill. MaNa, on the other hand, has his natural already up and running. Getting his warp gate, getting a stalker, of course. But literally outside of that, there hasn't been a whole lot going on. Here comes another scouting probe from MaNa. And a scouting SCV from SpeaknoW. So that SCV should not get pretty much anywhere. Nope, doesn't even get up the ramp. So that stalker is the hero stalker of the day. But a couple Marines from SpeaknoW are most likely going to be guarding this ramp, just to make sure there is no probe, I don't know, like sneakiness going on. I have no idea. But Widowmine is here. Yeah, he did do a 1-1-1. Medevacs are here. Medevacs are extremely good. And there's the Liberator. I knew the Liberator was going to come out of him. So, Liberator's here. What he's going to do with his Liberator is beyond me. So, I just had a feeling he was going up for a Liberator. And I think MaNa knows that he went for a 1-1-1 and is expecting to be dropped. Just, it's in his bones. He knows he's going to be dropped. Here comes the first Medevac. Medevac with a couple Marines and a Widowmine. Widowmine burrows at the ramp. Nope. Isn't going to get the... MaNa does have a observer out on the field. So... MaNa's not gonna chase this Medevac down. Meanwhile, Mothership Core, you need to get out of there. You need to flee for your life. But here comes a Liberator. Liberators are extremely good. They have a basically a shoot down ability where they go into a siege mode and pretty much one shot or two shot anything that they can find within a given radius. But with Stalkers there, they've been kind of quashed. Or at least that one's been kind of quashed. So, we'll see. Another Liberator. Wow. SpeaknoW is going for the harassment-heavy tactics. So, 2 Liberators on either side is going to stretch MaNa's defense is real thin. So, one of these Liberators, at least in theory, should be able to get in and get quite a few kills. So, let's see what happens. Stalkers aren't over here anymore. I'm assuming they're right here, protecting his natural. Does have one very lonely adept and 2 workers that aren't doing anything. They need to get back to work. Only has 1 probe on gas there, and 3 kills, 4 kills. That Liberator got 4 kills. I just don't think it was completely and utterly worth it. But that Liberator hasn't gotten anything whatsoever. And it looks like MaNa wants to expand. Not a bad idea, but 5 workers to 2, and army supply is pretty even, 35 to 30. Workers are ish even, 51 to 44. So MaNa is up by almost 10 right now, so that's a thing. So right now you have a medevac trying to get something done with its what it has left of its payload. Only 3 Marines. Medevac most likely will die, and yes, it does die with its lovely payload of Marines. It's the same medevac that dropped and tried to do damage to MaNa's economy with Marines and that 1 siege tank. And it looked like that. Oh, a Phoenix, a very random Phoenix, and Void Rays are coming out of the starport now. The Phoenix was probably produced to get rid of the Liberator. Liberator did get 4 kills before it was killed, but I mean, it's a type of thing. You got a small drop going on in SpeaknoW's main. I had to look real quickly. I was like, uh-oh. These medevacs may get completely and utterly intercepted. They do get intercepted. Can they unload their cargo? Yes, they can unload the cargo. And both medevacs are in the yellow, but do live. So that was a nice play by MaNa to realize that medevacs may be coming over that way. And here comes 2 more going off to the opposite side of the map. So we're gonna see what in the world can be going on here. Siege tank is in range, doesn't get any kills, but this warp prism is doing plenty of work. Five workers. Wow. Wrong buttons. Worker supply is 62 to 49 right now. Holy crap. But workers killed 11 to 9 at the moment. So, I mean, it's not the greatest number on the planet. Greatest number of deaths on the planet. I've seen a whole lot more kills, but here comes a good sized attack. Is held off. 2 Immortals there. Immortals are extremely good. They can pretty much kill whatever the world is in front of them as quickly as possible. And I think that warp prism did die, unfortunately. Oh, no, it didn't. It's right there. 3 more workers killed by that warp prism and its cargo. I mean, MaNa is just pretty much having fun at this point. And just trying out new things here and there. But that's a good size force. Stims in, large medevac coverage is going to completely... it's going to... I'm speechless, is what I am. 1-1 is finished for those Marines. What MaNa has to worry about are those Widow Mines. Those Widow Mines can take out a whole lot of Stalkers real quickly. Or even... Ooh! Takes both of them out. So, that's 200 gas right down the line. So, it accomplished quite a bit. Is going to most likely kill off at a depth if it doesn't move. And it does. It does. That poor adept did die. Holding that watchtower. But look at this. It's like 2 medevacs, a couple of reinforcements. No medevac. So it looks like SpeaknoW is trying very desperately to convince MaNa not to expand there. But it looks like it's a... It looked like for a second there you were going to get a 2-way fight. Possibly even a 3-way fight. So the expansion still stands. But, I mean, this is a lot of Marine Marauder and a hell of a lot of medevacs. Another medevac coming out. 2 of them fully loaded with most likely Marine Marauder. Yep, Marine. Oh, that one's full of all Marauders. 2-2 is coming up for SpeaknoW's Marine Marauder force. And it looks like MaNa only has... well, he only has... I can't speak right now. It's... Oh my goodness, why can't I not speak? Zelt Legs is being researched. A couple of stalkers do blink up here. They do have blink, don't they? Yes, they do. But it looks like MaNa's main is just getting devastated right now from that Doom drop. And the whole entire army is like, uh-oh, we gotta get back here, now. But as soon as this army is gonna show up, all these Marines and all these medevacs are gonna just load up and run away. Possibly not that Marine. But quite a few medevacs do go down. 3 stalkers do chase, but they're going to be annihilated. That medevac only has 10 health at this point in time. But great little play from SpeaknoW. MaNa left his 4th open, and now all these Marines and Marauders may die, but the tanks are here. Siege tanks on the high ground, protecting that small Marine Marauder force that is all in the reds or yellows. A bunch of the depths are going to come up here and try to surround these tanks and get them undone, as you would say. And that's pretty much what happens. But MaNa, for all said and purposes, has defended this brilliantly. He's pretty much not given an inch. He's expanded. And SpeaknoW is just playing an old, tried and true strategy for Terrans, and that is just produce a shit ton of Marine Marauder. And a bunch of medevacs, throw in a couple Widow Mines, and now Liberators, because, well, a Liberator is more for a defensible type. It's more of a support unit than anything else. But here comes MaNa. MaNa is pissed. MaNa just wants to take the fight to the enemy. But it looks like SpeaknoW is saying, oh, you want to attack me? I'll take out your 5th base completely. One Liberator is here. The Liberator does do a little bit of damage, gets 1 kill. but that warp prism may just go down completely. That disruptor is dead. MaNa does fall back completely and is trying to mop up this army as best as humanly possible. Does take out the Liberators. The Marines and the Marauders are pretty much on their own. They have no medevac coverage whatsoever. They're all the way stemmed down, so they're dead. They're perfectly dead. There is one Marine just going at it. Does get 2 probe kills. So MaNa is kind of on his last legs at the moment. I don't see how that adept kind of walked into the wrong neighborhood. But scan comes down from SpeaknoW. I want to call him Speakeasy. I don't know why. But I mean, the way he's wanting to engage this army, it's kind of hard with all this debris or this island that's here. But it looks like, for the most part right now, there is some type of attack going on here. Warp Prism with Adepts, they're both going to get cleaned up. Killed 6 SAV, but what MaNa was probably wanting to do is to alleviate the pressure that's on his, technically now his 3rd base. And that didn't really happen. More Liberators do join the fight, but there's a good way and a bad way to take on Liberators. Find where they're weakest, most likely from behind or from the side, and take them out. And those Blink Stalkers could very easily take out the rest of those medevacs, but they very quickly retreat. And Blink Stalkers do get blinked back, unfortunately, but that's a lot of Marine Marauder. But they are down to like almost half health. But it looks like SpeaknoW just wants to end this right here and now, and that is GG from MaNa. I would say MaNa put up a great fight in the situation that he was in, but SpeaknoW just took a tried and true strategy and just pummeled MaNa into submission. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. If you did, please leave a thumbs up on the video. And it's you people that I'm talking to. The ones that have watched like 3 or 4 of my videos now, and they still haven't subscribed. You need to hit that subscribe button. Just do it. Just hit the subscribe button. Just hit it. It's not going to hurt you. It's not like it will give you rabies or bite back. It won't bite you. It won't give you rabies. Just click the button. Click the button. Or if you don't have a YouTube account, and a lot of people don't actually have YouTube accounts that I've actually come to realize, all you need to do is put in, I think, like a username and an email and create your own little account. When you do that, come back to my page and hit subscribe. It's the greatest thing ever. So, yeah. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye for now.